Return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
So
break.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Now this taken in by Downs. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On the move to his left. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Now a 2nd and 6. Richardson off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. He'll let one go deep for Downs. And that's going to be incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. Going for it on 4th, Richardson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 1st and 10, Taylor now. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Check. Unlock line.
2nd down. Here's Richardson. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 39 yards. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this is back to an 8-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And Taylor going to pick up the Colts first down as the tackle made up near the 35. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Shut up.
Now the pitch goes to Taylor. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, Richardson steps away to his left. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Richardson on 4th down. Forced out to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a give to Mostert running right. Julian Blackmon bringing him down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
44.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Hey, let's go.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Yeah, ready. Hey, Watson, Oscar.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 3rd down and 1.
Hey, turbo one. 20, TX.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Dolphins move him with a sense of urgency here.
32 Stinger. Out.
Tua on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. Buying time to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Off play action. Richardson sliding out of the pocket. Richardson hit it. He fumbles it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here.
60 Maverick. Alert.
Richardson will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. 1 second, all that remains. Tua, a final shot before half. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Past midfield, look out. A gutsy call there. Yags at the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Hey.
Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And they're going to speed things up here.
Turbo 1. Solo left Zion. Turbo 1, Hive.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. On play action, here's Tua. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
In motion left, Hill. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards.
Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Scat. 20 TX.
It's a run with Mostert. And he'll wind up short of the goal line, so they will not be able to get this back within a score as this remains a 10-point differential. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Richardson looking to throw this. A short one there, caught by Granson. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Richardson to throw off play action. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, turbo 2. Out.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Downs going in motion left. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll look to Mostert to start things out to the 43, 2nd down.
All right, let's go.
And now they're in the hurry-up. It's a slant to Hill. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Hey, 21 TX.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. Touchdown! Raheem Mostert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30. And it will be an excellent return here all the way down inside the 25-yard line. What a play.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Richardson out of the shotgun. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. Touchdown, Colts! Josh Downs from 13 yards out. And the Colts get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10, being chased out left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Hill going to go in motion right. And the slot man goes in motion left. On first down, Tagovailoa. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. Tua going to throw. And he'll get nothing out of that one. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. In motion, Hill. On second down, Mostert. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Call it a gain of 3. And they're going to face a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Well, the defense circling now, 4th down and 7. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Durham Smythe, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But when you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ready up.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
3rd and 10. Expect a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Throwing now is Richardson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Now Richardson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he is going to have a Colts first down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be caught by Allie Cox. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Got it. Ready?
Here's Richardson. That's going to be taken in by Downs. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Richardson looking to throw it. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late.
Oh, they pitched to the tight end. It's a fake.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the posts.
This is 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion.
Here's Tua. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their...
This ball intercepted. And the Colts are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. Well, Charles, I mean, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon, because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times. That cost them the victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA